Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I still have a lot to process what was very little detail regarding the mail and specifically the bonuses and unit packs. Now, the unit bonuses themselves, like the units, are impressive, and I would be a classic loser if I just railed against the bonuses and not the unit part of the bonuses themselves. So, if you're just looking to get more units for your money, and the Kabam website store is even better than this, it's worth noting that the units are an impressive increase, especially the $50 and $100. And so $50, $21.75 and $46.50. If we go to the Kabam website store, we see that the bonuses, because Kabam doesn't want to pay Google Play or Apple that 30% reported fee that they have to pay every time somebody does a purchase in the game. So you go outside the game through their website and you get even more units, 2,400 for $50 and 5,115 for $100. And it's not limit 1, it's limit 4. Kabam has really come out, like, let's just do the math on this, right? That's $400 before taxes and other currency conversion rates are factored into the equation. $400, $200, so that's $600 just from the Kabam website store. So if you get no Paragon Tony Starks, no Star-Lord's loot bag, again, these are all Paragon. If you get none of those and you just do the $50 and the $100, it is limit 4 on both. You're looking at $1,200 plus taxes plus fees where applicable, and we're not talking about anything else. This is Cyber Weekend like money plus extras. Kabam wants this to be bigger than Cyber Weekend. They do. Kabam wants this to be the best way to ensure that their bottom line explodes. Internet phrases. To end the year. And it's hard to imagine them not making more money than usual because so many people want to open what I still think to be a largely disappointing crystal for the Greater Banquet Crystal. And you better believe, I think the biggest takeaway, for those of you who are looking to compete for the greatest rank rewards we have ever seen, and we're going to solo milestones on this, and you can see I'm only at 58,800, but I am nowhere close to being done. But yeah, if you want to compete with this, you're going to need to get discounts any way you can. Now, Kabam knows that the Hoden Gate of several years ago, led by Kabam Whale himself, Mr. Everybody likes to call him the Kabam Whale, at least I think he invented the Hoden name. And when you talk about the black market for what people would pay for discounted Odins, Kabam's trying to control the black market themselves through their own website by offering you a good amount of bonus units to not go through Apple and Google Play. Kabam is calling the Crystal Opening Whale, the Kabam Whale, whatever you would call him, his bluff from years ago. And he's saying, hey, we want you to end this year by giving people a reason to not buy Hodens. And if you want these really good top rank rewards, which really the top 60 are what I care about most, because even 31 through 60 still get a rank 2 to rank 3 7-star. It's just a class-based RNG 1 out of 6 crystal, not a generic. And then, of course, the top 3 get not 1 but 2 generics. And I'm not saying this is worth close, because it's not, to the amount of money people will spend, but you get in this arms race for points, and suddenly people just kind of lose their minds, especially if you've got a ton of disposable income, and several people out there do, and they've done well for themselves. And I talk about gambling responsibility on this channel, and I continue to preach that. But if you are not someone who cares that much about your credit card because you have the means to pay it. You're not going to be in debt. You're not choosing whether or not to open a greater banquet crystal over purchasing food for a family. Then yeah, go crazy. Help keep the lights on for 2024 so we can continue to enjoy the game, because make no mistake about it, as much as you think you might be contributing to the game's welfare by purchasing Black ISO Store membership and maybe a couple of unit offers here and there, you're not the ones keeping the lights on. It's the people that are pushing six figures for the top rank rewards of this gifting event. So, we just had, as far as I can remember, a one purchase limit. Just one. When it comes to the Kabam website purchases for Cyber Week. But this event? No. Not only is it a limit of 4 on both the in-game and website, but the website continues to give the most motivation for people who feel safe enough to purchase on their credit card, which I have, knock on wood, not heard of anyone having crazy horror stories from this, though they're certainly possible, from purchasing without the protection of Google Play and Apple. That's why you go through that, because who knows what the refund process is through the Kabam website store. Sounds like really something that you don't have to be an art major to feel like it's pretty sketchy. Either way, this Kabam wants this to be bigger than Cyber Week. They want the gifting event to start on Wednesday for units and $50 worth of cash. And then they're busting out the big guns 2 days later. This is like the traditional gifting event combined with Cyber Week, because this website has changed the economy of the game forever. And I say that knowing it's a meme, but I also say it because I believe it. You can't deny that Kabam wanting you to spend double the money you've spent in previous years on their website and doubling the amount of pressure people feel to compete for chasing a rainbow or a goalpost that's just going to be extended when you get close once again. You can't deny that that's monumental to the state of the game. This website is what Kabam was dreaming about all year when they introduced it. We didn't know what it was going to look like. They started with a few offers here and there, but they didn't really shake up the in-game experience. And even during July 4th and Cyber Week, they still pushed the majority of the business in the in-game itself. But not here. Oh, no. No. This is equal to the purchase limits of the in-game, but it's way more important than that because you get more units going through this. This is the first time that somebody like myself, because if you missed the video, I broke down especially the Paragon $50 offer, which, given that it gives you 7-star basic crystals and not a greater Guardians crystal, this is the best value for Paragon and Valiant players. And you cannot argue the bonus unit value of 2,400 units. 2,400. Versus 2,175. Because you're almost giving them enough for a bonus greater banquet crystal by not going through here. And the lawsuits around Fortnite and others are not turning out to be in favor. I covered this on the channel a couple days ago. The Google Play offer cited in basically the gaming company's favor. So Kabam's got to feel better than they've ever felt before about this not being something that goes to court. And I think that Google Play and Apple are maybe willing to look the other way because they don't want to lose another lawsuit. So all of this is coming together to hit in the quarter 4 for the Kabam economic receipts. They want their investors to be as happy and fat cats as possible. This is one of those, I didn't think I was going to talk about this today. I'm so glad I'm back in my studio where I don't have internet that takes 15 years to upload a 3-minute video, because there's a lot to talk about. And Throne Breakers, my next video on the channel will be about how you all got coal. I'm sorry. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.